Go ahead and come on down. We're going to start having a seat. If you'd like to have a seat on a block, that is totally an option. That'll just elevate your hips a little bit, allowing your knees to fall open, sitting up nice and tall, maybe closing your eyes, setting an intention for class. You're welcome to rest your hands on your thighs or bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Deep inhales, exhales, feeling your belly rise on your inhales, belly falls on your exhales. On your next full exhale, let it all go. Full exhale, breathing in and out through your mouth. From here, flex your hands on your knees and then draw your chin towards your chest. Rise up, continue to gaze up towards the ceiling, draw the nape of your neck towards your upper back. And just nodding yes, chin to chest, and then lifting. One more in this direction. Gently come back through center. Allow your right ear to come towards your right shoulder. Come back through center, left ear towards left shoulder. Just a few more times, side to side, and then keeping your shoulders relaxed down from your ears, but continuing to draw your ear towards your shoulder. One more time on each side. Gently come back through center. Sweep both arms up high. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand by your hip on the floor on a block. Deep side bend over to the right. Left bicep in toward your left ear. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip on the floor on a block. Deep side bend over to the left, continuing to stack your right shoulder over the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand once again towards your right hip. Deep side bend. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Inhale, reach. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip. Deep side bend over to the left. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Inhale, reach your right arm long. Hold it here for the exhale. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee. Gently look over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your left hand to your right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. One more time each side, right hand to left knee, gently looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to right knee, gently looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your hands towards the floor. Gently release that block and coming back to a comfortable seat. Still with your right foot stacked in front of the left. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe rock your sit bones side to side. And then coming back to center. Walking your hands out in front. Coming into a forward fold with your right leg started in front of the left. You are welcome to use blocks here if you'd like in front. Just walk your arms out. Your hands can also be on the floor, whichever is more comfortable for you. Noticing that lengthening and stretching along the right outer hip. You walk your hands back to center, switching sides. Allow your left foot this time to come in front of the right. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe rocking your sit bones side to side, making sure your crown of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And with a long spine, gently fold forward. This time feeling the stretch in your outer left glute. Maybe using the blocks here. You can walk your hands out as far or keep them in as close towards your body as you like, whichever feels comfortable for you today. Gently walk your hands back through center. Set your blocks off to the side. And then sitting up nice and tall, release your hands towards your knees. Inhale, draw your hands towards your hips, gaze up towards the ceiling, pull your elbows back. Exhale, round your spine, hands towards your knees, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, hands to your hips, seated cat and cow. Exhale, press it all away, create space between your shoulder blades. A few more times here with your breath. Inhale, gaze up towards the ceiling, pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press it all away. Inhale, rock forward, finding a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward, lift your hips, coming into our first downward facing dog. Gently pedal out your heels, walking your dog, bending and extending one knee at a time as you lift and lower the heels towards the floor. Your heels do not have to touch here. Inhale, lift both of your heels high. Exhale, lower them over to the left side. Feeling a deepening stretch all along the left side body. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, lift both heels high, coming back through center. Exhale, this time release your heels over to the right side. Feeling that stretch all along the right side body. Hold it here for the exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Gently pedal it out. You can bend and extend both the knees. Seeing how that feels. Straighten the legs, lift both the heels, rock forward, find your high plank. Holding here and breathing. Option to lower the knees. We're going to lower all the way down, full chaturanga. Rest under your shoulders, untuck your toes. Press your body up towards the ceiling. Mini cobra. Press the tops of your thighs in towards the mat. Gently lower back down. Release your right hand long. Relax your right leg. Lift your left leg high and then tip onto your right hip. Option to bend your top left knee, allowing your left hip and your right shoulder to open up a little bit more. Finding broken wing on this side. And just relaxing that right foot. Gently rock back onto your tummy. Both hip bones, both shoulders pressed in towards the floor. Walk your right hand in, press up, mini cobra, pressing into the tops of your thighs. Exhale, gently release down. Extend your left arm long, keeping your right hand boxed out. Relaxing your left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Tip onto your left hip. And then bend your top right knee in front or behind your bottom left leg. You can just rest your left cheek or ear on the floor. Opening up your left shoulder and your right hip on this. Relaxing your left leg. Gently rock back onto your tummy. Walk your left hand in on your shoulder. Press up, mini cobra. Release back down. This time, bring your fingertips towards your hips. Reach towards your ankles. Gaze down towards the floor, palms facing down, pinkies in, thumbs out. We're gonna lift our upper body and lower body, locust lift. And lower. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, squeezing your backside. Inhale, lift and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower all the way down. Walk your hands under your lowest rib cage. Palms press in towards the floor. Inhale, press up, full cobra. Gaze forward. Then look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Then look up towards the ceiling, lengthening your back muscles. Gently come back through center. Tuck your toes, coming back to your downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out, lifting and lowering 1 foot at a time. Deep bend in both of your knees. Walk your feet towards your wrists, coming into a forward fold. Make sure you have blocks on either side, front of your mat, coming into a forward fold. Half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. From here, gently pedal out the heels, bending and extending 1 foot at a time. Come back through center. Draw your right hand to your left knee. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Deep bend into your right knee. You can gaze up or down towards the floor. Switching sides, left hand grabs the outside of your right ankle. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Deep bend in that left knee. Right arm towards the ceiling. Gently release your right hand down. With a long spine, come all the way up. Finding your standing mountain. Roll your shoulders down and back. I'm just going to turn and face you right now, Mandy. From here, reach both arms up high. Bring hands to heart center. Bind your hands, release your index fingers. Reach both arms back overhead. Biceps frame your ears. Exhale, draw your arms to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, arms to the left, hips to the right. Imagine you try and bump somebody off of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more time each side. Hips to the left, arms to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, arms to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, back through center. Release the bind of your hands. From here, we're going to sit back and find our chair. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. Sweep your left arm back and forward. Right arm and forward. 1 more time each side. Left arm and right arm. Inhale, rise up. Left leg lifts. Staying single leg mountain. Flex that left foot. Find your focus. We're going to hinge forward. Bring your hands to those blocks. Framing your right foot, step your left foot back. Find your high lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. High crescent. Exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your right foot on that block. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, cartwheel your right hand down. Find your exalted warrior. Left arm lifts. Right arm reaches back or towards your left thigh. Exhale, cartwheel down. High lunge with a twist. Right arm towards the ceiling. Let's do that 1 more time. Exhale, cartwheel back. Find your exalted warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. Left hand stays on that block inside of your right foot. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder. And reverse. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through a left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach and hold. We're going to draw that right arm back towards your left heel. Continue to draw that arm down by your right hip and forward. Cartwheel your left arm up and open. Find your warrior two. Hold it here for a breath. Inhale, rise up. Big star, straighten that right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Pivot your right toes. So both of your feet are facing forward. If you drop that block, that's okay. From here, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Find your goddess pose. Inhale, big star. Exhale, goddess pose and hold. Draw your right elbow to your right knee. Lift that right heel. Inhale, come back through center, lower that right heel. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, lift that left heel. Inhale, back to center. One more time, each side. You got it. Right side, lift that right heel. Back through center. Exhale, left side. Back through center. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Tee out the arms, palms facing down. Nice. With a long spine, hinge forward. Forward fold. Release your hands towards the floor or to blocks, letting your head hang nice and loose. Maybe swaying a little bit here with your hips just side to side. You can grab opposite elbows, coming into a ragdoll and just swaying from side to side. I'm going to challenge you here. Release your hands back to the floor. Bend into that left knee. Find your Skadasana. Keep that right leg straight. You can take blocks and place them underneath your hands. You can sit up nice and tall. So deep bend and that left knee. So we're going to the back of our mat. Right leg is straight. You can point or flex that right leg. You can place your hands on the floor. Hands at heart center. Maybe opening up your wings, drawing your right arm towards the ceiling, left hand towards the floor. Holding here and breathing. Release your right hand down if it was lifted. Walk your hands through center. We're going to come over to the other side. Deep bend into that front right knee. Your back left leg is straight. You can point, flex, relax that left leg. You're welcome to grab blocks here, placing your hands on blocks. You can challenge your balance, bringing your hands to heart center. Maybe try opening up your wings, right hand down, opening up that right hip, left arm towards the ceiling. And just holding here and breathing. Okay, release your left hand that was lifted. We're going to straighten both the legs. Come back to that wide-legged forward fold. Just let your neck hang nice and loose. You can grab opposite elbows. You can reach your arms out in front. You can reach your arms between your legs to the back side of your mat. Holding here and breathing. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Tee out the arms, engage your abs, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, rise up. Coming all the way up. Pivot your right toes. Bump your hips to the back. Reach your right fingertips long. Draw your right arm down, left arm up. Find your triangle. That right hand can be on a block, can be on the floor, can be hovering the inside of your right calf. Try to draw your left shoulder directly over the right. Very nice. Maybe try rotating that left shoulder back, opening up your chest a little bit more. Keep your right hand down, bend into that right knee. Draw your left bicep to your left ear. Find your extended side. Right here for one more breath. Full exhale. Inhale, keep the bend in that front right knee. Reverse your warrior, tuck your left hand behind your back. Draw your right bicep to your right ear. We're gonna hold this back extension as we straighten that front right leg, reversing your triangle. Feel that stretch all down the right side body. Deep inhale. On your exhale, pivot your left toes, bend into your right knee, cartwheel down. Lower that left knee, and then toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. We're gonna find lizard. So if you want, you can place a block or a bolster or pillow under that left knee. And just rock the hips forwards and backwards, straightening that right leg, and then bending deeper into that right knee. On the next one, hold it forward. Option to stay here. If you want, you can lower your forearms to the floor or to blocks, coming down closer towards your mat. Allowing that right knee to open up as you tip your right toes to the outer edge of your foot. Gently plant your hands under your shoulders, tuck your left toes, step your right foot back, find your high plank, lower all the way down. Come through, find your cobra, coming back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out, coming back to your breath. Repeat that same thing on the left side. Just a gentle pedal. Create a deep bend in both of your knees, and then gently walking your feet towards your wrists, coming into that forward fold. Half lift, hands to shins, crown of your head pulling to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Release your right hand to the mat on the floor in front of your feet. Extend your left arm towards the ceiling. Maybe bend into that right knee or hold it straight. Gently switching sides, left hand down. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Option to bend into that left knee. Release your right hand down. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders, and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders, last to arrive. Roll your shoulders down and back. I'm just going to turn and face you. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Bind your hands, release your index fingers. This time, cross the opposite thumb over the thumb that you normally have on top. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, starting to the left. Draw your arms to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, draw your hips to the left, arms to the right. Imagine trying to bump somebody off your mat. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, one more time each side. Arms to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release the bind of your hands. We're going to sit our hips down low. Find our chair, weight is in your heels. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold it low, starting with the right arm, sweep the right arm back. And forward, left arm. And forward, one more time each side. You can keep your gaze forward for balance, or to challenge your balance, you can bring your gaze with your hand. Inhale, both arms overhead. Draw your right knee up, single leg mountain, flex to that right foot. Holding here and breathing. Exhale, reach for the blocks, framing your right foot. Step your right foot back. Find your high lunge. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Right hand's on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. We're going to carve with that left hand down. Maybe reach it back, or continuing to draw that left arm back towards your right thigh. Right arm draws up, exalted warrior. Exhale, high lunge with a twist. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, left hand sweeps back, right arm forward, or continue to draw that right arm up. Left arm down to your right thigh. Exhale, carve your right hand down. Sweep your left arm up, circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder. And then reverse the direction. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through the right side body. Inhale, reach one more time. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach your left arm high. We're gonna draw left arm back towards your right heel. Continue to draw it down towards your left hip. Pivot your right toes. Open up, find your warrior two. Catch your breath. Really reach your fingertips long. Beautiful warrior, Mindy. Holding and breathing. Inhale, lengthen that left leg, big star. Exhale, bend, warrior two. Inhale, lift and hold. Pivot your left toes. From here, tee up. Let's bend the knees, bend the elbows, goddess pose. Inhale, big star. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Hold it here. Draw your left elbow to your left thigh, maybe lift that left heel. Inhale, come back through center, over to the right side. Option to lift that heel or keep it grounded. One more time each side, left side. Inhale, right side. Inhale, come back through center. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Now we're gonna tee out the arms, palms facing down. Turn your toes in, heels are turned outward, and fold forward. Use any props here. Once you come down towards the floor, hands can meet the floor or blocks, and just let your neck hang nice and loose. You're welcome to come into that ragdoll and just sway from side to side. You want to really let your lower back release here. Feel that stretch all along your hamstrings. All right, sway back through center. Release your hands to the floor. Here's where we really challenge ourselves. Bend into that right knee. Extend your left leg long. Find your Skadasana. Side low lunge. Beautiful. You can sit up nice and tall using blocks. Maybe reach your right hand down, left arm up. Release your left hand if it was lifted. We're going to walk our hands through center. As you bend into that left knee, straighten that right leg. Coming into your opposite side low lunge now to the front of your mat. Any variation here that feels comfortable for you. Maybe seeing how this feels being the second time. Walk your hands back through center, coming back to that wide-legged fold. So turn the toes slightly inwards. Heels are turned outward. Just let your neck hang nice and loose. You can walk your hands out in front, on the floor or on blocks. Maybe walk your hands past your heels, fingertips to the side of your mat. And you walk your hands back through center. Tee out your arms. Draw your inner thighs towards one another. Engage your abs as you inhale, rise up. Pivot your left toes back to the top of your mat. Right toes still face the side edge. Bump your hips to the back of your mat. Reach your left fingertip long. Draw your left hand down, right arm up, coming into your triangle. Really stack that right shoulder over the left. Beautiful triangle. Maybe try to rotate that right arm back, maybe gazing up to challenge your balance. Keep your left hand down towards the floor. Bend into that left knee to keep your left hip open. Draw your right bicep towards your right ear. Find your extended side. Maintain that bend in the front left knee. Reverse your warrior, tuck your right hand behind your back or down your right leg. Reach for that back wall behind your right foot. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Find your reverse triangle. Lengthening that left side body. Inhale, cartwheel down. Bring your left foot. Pivot your right toes, bend into your left knee. Gently lower your right knee to the floor. You're welcome to use blocks, bolster, or pillow here. And then toe heel, excuse me. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Toes turn to about 10 o'clock. And then just drawing your hips backwards and forwards. Lizard lunge stretch here on the left side. On the next one, we're going to hold the bend in that left knee, wrist directly under your shoulders. Stay as high as you like. You're welcome to come down onto your forearms, maybe bringing your forearms or your wrist on the blocks. Trying to rock to that outer knife edge of your left foot here. Holding and breathing. Your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes and extend your left leg back. Find your high plank. Gently lower down. Coming through your chaturanga. Find your upward facing dog. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Lifting and lowering. One heel at a time. We're going to run through that again. We're going to change up a few things. We'll hold the pose a little bit less. Deep bend in both of your knees. Walk your feet towards your wrists, coming into a forward fold. Half lift hands to shins. Come back to that forward fold. From here, maybe bind your hands behind your back. You can keep your hands on your lower back or release your arms towards the ceiling. Just letting your neck hang nice and loose. Release your hands towards the floor. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Slow and steady. When you get to the top, reach both arms overhead. Stagger your right foot behind the left leg, coming into a curtsy. Left hand grabs right wrist. Gently pull your right arm over to the left as you bump your hips to the right. Stacking your right shoulder over the left. Inhale, come back through center. Release your right foot to the side of your left. Stagger your left foot back to the diagonal. Right hand grabs left wrist and gently bend over to the right. Bumps your hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Finding your mountain. Sink your hips. Weights in your heels. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold it low. Start with the left arm. Sweep it back. And forward, right side. And forward. This time, rise up. Left knee lifts with you. Standing single leg mountain. Flex through your left foot. Draw your arms down towards the floor. Kick your left leg straight back. Lower your left foot. Find your high lunge. Maybe place a block on the inside of your right foot, or you just place your hand on the floor. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Rise up, reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Stay here, or continue to evolve to Exalted Warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. Left arm down, right arm reaches up. Exhale, high lunge, reaching opposite directions, or continue to Exalted Warrior. Exhale, cartwheel, left arm down. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach and hold. Cartwheel your right hand down towards your left heel. Continue down towards your right hip. Draw your left arm up and open, pivot your left toes. Find your warrior two. Nice, inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, lift and hold. Pivot your right toes forward. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, find your goddess. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, find your goddess. Holding here and breathing. Gently sway side to side. Just get some movement into that body. Nice way back through center. Tee out the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Release your head, neck, and shoulders, letting everything go. Holding here and breathing. We'll just do one Skadasana. Plant your hands on the floor, blocks bend into your left knee, straighten your right leg. So we'll just come to the back of the mat. Any variation, side low lunge. Your hands on the floor, inhale, rise up, coming back to your forward fold. Maybe bind your arms behind your back. You can rest your thumbs on your lower back or lift your arms up. With your arms still binded or arms out to a T, engage your abs. Inhale, rise up, all the way up. Release your bind, nice. Arms sweep up, arms out to a T. Pivot your right toes to the front of your mat, buff your hips to the back, reach your right fingertips long. You can tuck your right hand down, left arm up. Stay here or pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. Keep that right arm low, bend into that front right knee. Draw your left arm, extended side. You can bind that left hand around to open up your left shoulder. Maybe coming into a full bind. Maintain that front bend and your front right knee. Reverse your warrior. Tuck your left hand down your left leg, maybe around towards your right hip. Straighten that front right leg. Find your reverse triangle. Pivot your left toes. Bend into that right knee again, cartwheel down. Release your left knee down on the floor or on a prop. Toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Gently draw your hips forwards and backwards. This time we're going to hold our hips back. Hold that right leg straight. Flex through your right foot. You're welcome to keep your arms in front, on blocks or on the floor. You can frame your right foot. You're going to find single leg split on the right side. Maybe walk your hands over towards your right hip. Hands back to center. Bend into your right knee, wrists under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes, sweep your right leg back, coming into your downward facing dog. Rock forward, find your high plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, press up, full cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Gently pedal it out. Coming back to your breath. Deep bend in both of your knees. Walk your feet behind your wrists. And back to that forward fold. Half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Option to bind your hands behind your back or just releasing your hands to your lower back. Wrists can stay grounded toward your lower back, or you can lift your arms up for a deeper shoulder stretch. Release your bind. Draw your hands to your hips, and with a long spine, crown of your head lengthening as you rise all the way up. Nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, stagger your left leg behind the right. Right hand grabs left wrist. Gentle bend over to the right side as your right arm pulls your left arm. Inhale, come back through center. Head down, there's my left foot, release it down. Stagger your right foot behind the left. Left hand grabs right wrist. Gentle side bend over to the left. Bump your hips to the right. Listen for me. Inhale, back, arms through center. From here, we're going to sink our hips, weights in your heels, reach your arms forward. We're going to pulse it for 3, 2, hold it low, sweep your right arm back just one time each side, and forward. I've got ferocious guard dogs. Left arm reaches back and forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Staying tall as you flex through your right foot. Draw your right knee up. Your arms down towards the floor. Kick your right leg straight back. And then lower your right foot, coming into a high lunge. Option to place a block inside of your left foot. Placing your right hand on the block or on the floor. Sweep your left arm up. Draw your left arm back, right arm forward. Stay here or draw your left arm down towards the inside of your right thigh, reaching your right arm up, exhale with one. Exhale, cartwheel down. High lunge with a twist. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shoulders stacked over your hips, tee out your arms, or continue to draw your left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, cartwheel down. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it under and through the right side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left arm comes down by your left hip. Continues to draw down. Pivot your right toes, open up. Warrior 2. Beautiful. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Pivot your left toes. Hope you don't have a block in the way. From here, bend your elbows, bend your knees, goddess pose. Inhale, big star. Exhale, bend, goddess pose. Just begin to sway side to side. Opening up your chest here. Really spread your fingertips wide. Sway back through center. Inhale, arms overhead, straighten the legs. Draw your hands behind your back. Option to bind your hands or just releasing your palms towards your lower back. Stay here. You can release your hands at any time. Forward fold, with or without that bind. At any time you can release your hands. Just let your neck hang nice and loose. Maybe swaying the hips here. When you're ready, release your palms towards the floor. We're going to find one Skadasana to the back of our mat. Bend into your right knee. Straighten the left leg. You can stay up as high or come down as low as you like. See how it feels on this side. All right, straighten your right leg. Come back to your wide-legged forward fold. Toes slightly turned inwards. Option to bind your hands once more as you inhale, rise up. Once you get there, tee out your arms. Pivot your left toes to the top of your mat. Bump your hips to the back. Reach your left fingertips long. Tick-tock your left hand down, right arm up. Stay here, pulse it for 3. That's 2. And last one, hold it low. Bend into that front left knee. Draw your right bicep to your right ear. Extended side. Stay here. You can come into a half bind by reaching your right hand down. You can come into a full bind. That's in your practice. Any variation of extended side. Maintain that bend of front left knee. Reverse your warrior, tuck your right hand behind your left hip or down your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Reverse your triangle. Really feel that length in the left side body. Bend into your left knee, pivot your right toes, cartwheel down. Bring anything underneath that right knee as you lower it all the way down. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Left toes turn to about 10 o'clock. We're just going to draw the hips backwards and forward, straightening that left leg. Creating more length in that left hamstring. On the next one, hold the hips back. Keep that left leg straight. Use blocks here if you'd like, under your hands. Single leg split, any variation. You're welcome to keep your hands directly in front. You can frame your left foot. You can find another twist by drawing your hands on blocks or on floor to the outside of your left hip. You walk your hands to frame your left foot and then drawing them to the inside. Bend into that left knee. Wrists directly under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Lift your hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Float into your high plank. Lower all the way down. Come through your cobra. Coming back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Gently bend both of your knees, lowering all the way down to a tabletop. Allow your left or right hip to come towards the floor, and then allow your legs to come gently in front. You can keep your knees bent with your feet flat on the floor. You can extend your legs out straight. Grabbing one block between your palms, we're going to roll down and up one time. Just like Frankenstein, arms rolling all the way down. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Once your head, neck, and shoulders touches the mat, gently tap that block overhead. Draw that block back in front of your shoulders and slowly peel your back off of the mat. Working the upper abs as you roll up. Try to keep your feet grounded. Nice work. Once your shoulders stacked over your hips, reach that block back overhead. Gently draw it forward. And then bend both of your knees if they were previously straightened. Release one block, just a little bit behind your hips. Rest your forearms on the block and then roll all the way back down. Set one of those blocks off to the side. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders in towards the floor. Walk your feet in towards your hips. With that one block, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips on any setting, low, medium, or high. Gently place that block under your sacrum and then just let your hips melt into that block, into the floor. Seeing how this feels with your body today. And just melting into your mat. You're welcome to stay here with both of your knees bent. If you'd like, you can extend one leg at a time. Of course, what you do on one side, just repeating on the other side, allowing the other leg to gently extend long. Reaching both legs out long. Your feet Back under your knees, knees up towards the ceiling. Reach one leg at a time up towards the ceiling. Coming into supported legs up the wall. You're welcome to keep your hands by your side or reach your fingers towards your toes. Point, flex, circle out your wrists, your ankles, everything moving, all class. Gently lowering one foot at a time. Once both of your feet are planted near your hips, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and then set the block off to the side. Draw your knees into your chest, keeping your head, neck, and shoulders grounded into your mat. Just allowing your knees to fall from side to side. Continuing to grab the back side of your thighs, maybe the outside of your shins, or the outer knife edge of your feet, with or without the help of a strap, finding your happy baby, and just rolling from side to side. From here, release your left leg long. Release your right foot, binding your hands just beneath your right knee and your right shin, flexing through your left foot to allow your left calf to come closer to the floor. With your left hand, gently guide your right knee through the center and over to the left side of your body. Coming into supine twist. Gently come back through center. Release your right leg to the inside of your left leg. Anywhere along your left leg. Thigh, your knee, your calf, coming into reclined tree. And then releasing any tension that you're holding, maybe in your right knee, your glutes, and your hips. And just let it all go. Foot lays down on the floor, drive into your chest. Just side to side. Coming back to the happy baby. Any variation in happy baby. This time keeping your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Send your right leg out long, flexing your right foot. And then releasing your left foot, drawing your left heel close in towards your hips. Finding your hands just along your left shin, underneath your left knee. With the help of your right hand, gently guide your left knee through the center and over to the right side of your body, coming into supine twist on the other side. Gently come back through center. And with your right leg still long, draw the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. On the inside of your right thigh, your knee, your calf. And just letting any tension go that you're holding. Rest your hands by your side. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And from here, allow your left leg to come out long. Allow your heels to touch, toes fall open, or any final resting pose that's comfortable for you today. So allowing yourself to melt into your mat. For all of your hard work today. You begin counting 1 on your inhale, 2 on your exhale, 3 inhale. Continuing with that breath until you count to 10. You lose your space. That's okay, you can start all over again. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing awareness back to your breath. Your knees in towards your chest. Reach your arms long overhead and allow your body to roll to the left or to the right, coming into a fetal position, signifying new beginnings. Bottom arm to prop yourself up. Gently come up to a comfortable seated position. You're welcome to draw your hands towards your knees, hands to heart center. Back to your breath, belly rise, belly fall. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you, Mindy.